Hey, make sure you buckle up and brace yourself for chases that'll steal your breath and plot twists wilder than any blockbuster. If you're ready to feel like you're on a roller coaster without leaving your seat, welcome to Holic Police Dashcam. The chaos starts now. Let's roll.
February 22nd, 2025, Interstate 40, Arkansas. A gray Mercedes blocks traffic in the fast lane, driving erratically. When an officer signals a stop, the driver feigns compliance, then hits the gas and vanishes into traffic. What is the suspect running from, and how far will this reckless escape go?
We're going back west now. Try to see it ahead of us. Civil. Speeds are about 90. Moderate traffic.
The Mercedes blazed down I-40 at over 130 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and using the shoulder to pass, endangering everyone on the road. After vanishing near Lenoke, officers backed off, but it wasn't over. Trooper Crossland later re-engaged on Highway 70. The suspect wasn't done running. How much further would they push it?
Still westbound, coming up on further. I'm catching up, I'm at the TVI.
Trooper Crossland is an absolute beast. This guy has nerves of steel. Truly a top-tier GTA 5 driver who can handle this vehicle like a pro.
Come out. I don't care about the decision. Take it out.
As the chase barrels west on Highway 70, Trooper Crossland delivers a flawless PIT, slamming the pursuit to a halt. The suspect's vehicle spins out and stalls, boxed in with no escape. Surrounded and out of options, the suspect throws in the towel and surrenders without resistance. Copenhaver, the driver who fled a stop on I-40, was identified and faces multiple charges in Lenoke County, including fleeing by vehicle, reckless driving, and driving with a revoked license after a background check revealed his Maryland license revocation. Legal proceedings are still pending. With a trusted face tattoo and a criminal record spanning multiple states, yet still free to roam the streets, is our justice system being too lenient on criminals like this? June 22, 2023, Independence County, Arkansas. At 5:13 p.m., a silver Chevy Blazer refused to stop on Highway 122, swerving wildly before accelerating toward Batesville during rush hour. As traffic thickens and officers close in, the stakes skyrocket. Will they intercept the suspect before disaster strikes downtown? The suspect raced toward Batesville, swerving into a ditch to evade spike strips and pushing on recklessly. When an officer attempted a tactical vehicle intervention, the suspect brake-checked hard, using the Blazer's receiver hitch as a shield. With seconds to react, troopers had to adapt fast. Was this their moment to shut it down? I've never seen a vehicle this unstable. Let's be real, that car was bound to split in half on its own eventually. With a clear stretch ahead, the officer locked onto the hitch and unleashed a textbook TVI. The Blazer spiraled out, smashing a mailbox, plowing through a culvert, and shattering a vinyl fence, before flipping violently at 535 North Charlotte Road. Moments later, officers closed in, locking down the chaotic scene. It's honestly a miracle he survived that. I mean, his truck was less stable than my ex-wife. Hey, credit where it's due, it still saved his life. After a 15-mile pursuit, Hodem was arrested following a crash. A background check revealed a suspended license and an active misdemeanor warrant. Transported to White River Medical Center for treatment before booking. Legal consequences are now imminent as authorities move forward with the case. March 7, 2025, Bismarck, North Dakota. A 911 call led police to a white Chevy Traverse, where a 53-year-old woman showed signs of impaired driving. Everything seemed calm at first, but within minutes the situation escalated rapidly. What really happened?
What's your name up?
Why are you calling? Why?
We got called to come check on you. They were concerned.
There's nobody concerned.
There was. We got a phone call.
For
What's going on today?
who did you get a call from?
I don't know. It was an anonymous caller saying there was a white.
I know,
Traverse.
that's what they keep doing that. You know when they did that in Nebraska with my children? They keep calling in Bolson Polish. Nothing. I don't think that it's okay for people.
I can't help but the people calling, and it's my job to come respond when we have a call in to come check on people. Okay. Now my concern is
You know,
my
everybody-
concern.
Your concern is you know everybody. That
My
I'm dealing with.
concern is that the car smells heavily of marijuana. When's the last time you smoked any marijuana?
Other people have smoked marijuana in here, and I don't want to get into that because then they're calling you on me.
Other people have you don't smoke any marijuana.
I have that of the marijuana. My
Do you
card.
have enough marijuana for it?
I had one.
You have one. Vehicle.
No, you're not.
Turn off the car. Turn off the car.
No.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the
Turn off the car.
Get out of the car!
Officer James smelled alcohol and marijuana and asked Udell to get out. She refused, started the engine and suddenly put the car in reverse, nearly hitting him as she tried to get away. Luckily, he dodged it.
299, she almost struck me.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
299, she almost struck me.
Get out of the car!
Ignoring repeated commands, Udell suddenly reversed the car and slammed the gas, driving straight at Officer James. The impact sent him flying over a pile of gravel and crashing into a fence, a reckless move she would regret for the rest of her life.
Show your hands! Back up! No, back up! Show me your hands!
People ran in fear to ensure safety.
Shots fired! Officer hit!
With a weapon in hand and a commanding voice, "Put your hands up." Officer Anderson observed the suspect refusing to comply. Seeing his partner in pain and the escalating danger, he made a decision, pulled the trigger. The gunshot echoed through the snow, leaving Udell no time to reconsider her options. Melanie Udell paid the ultimate price for her reckless actions. Officer James suffered head, arm, and leg injuries, with a year-long recovery expected. An investigation by the Criminal Investigation Division concluded that the use of force was justified. A rare situation, but the next one is even more intense. Stay tuned. November 26, 2024, State Road 5, Florida. At 10:30 a.m., a dark Dodge Ram doing 70 in a 45 triggered a high-stakes chase. The driver briefly stopped, then bolted, launching a wild pursuit across the legendary 7-mile bridge. What awaited on the other side? The 2019 Dodge Ram tore across the bridge at over 100 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and nearly striking multiple vehicles, including police cruisers. The driver veered into oncoming lanes, forcing cars off the road and plunging the pursuit into a new level of chaos and danger.
The speed and traffic condition.
Right now we're full on traffic. I'm going to try to hit real quick. I can't think of the sound.
I'm approaching the north.
The urge to flee clearly overpowered this guy's sense of safety and sanity. He thought he wasn't a danger, but the hundreds of drivers he forced off the wrong side of the road would surely disagree.
City on that way from the 15. I am stopped northbound on the outside shoulder just off the bridge, just north of the 47.
That's what's up. He's right behind the road trying to share office.
Ryan Monroe, Sheriff Office. 1048.
Black pickup is going to be getting out of the just about.
High-stakes drama erupted when Lapidus ditched his truck on a packed bridge and dove into the ocean. Moments later, Monroe County deputies arrived by boat, pulling him from the water and bringing the wild chase to a stunning close. The reason he ran, and the reason he jumped, is now sitting at the bottom of the ocean. I'd bet anything that whatever it was would have landed him a much longer prison sentence than the charges he was already facing. Lapidus, a habitual traffic offender with multiple prior license suspensions, faces charges of reckless driving, fleeing from law enforcement, and driving on a suspended license. Fortunately, no one was injured, but this heist on such a notorious bridge put countless lives at risk, sparking strong public outrage. Dallas, Texas, July 25, 2023, 11 a.m. Behind the wheel of a stolen U-Haul, the suspect reversed into an unmarked police vehicle, deploying airbags and slamming into a fire hydrant. Ignoring commands, he floored it, igniting a high-speed chase. How far will he push his luck before the law shuts him down?
What's up with this?
On westbound Inverness towards Marshall.
Northbound on Post?
Just turned northbound on Post.
Taylor tore through city streets, highways, and the Dallas North Tollway, smashing into 13 vehicles and leaving chaos in his wake. He weaved madly, dodging police and slamming into cars without a hint of slowing down. Once off the tollway, the escape turned even more frantic. But how long can you outrun the inevitable?
Delta 581, we're about to be going under Northwest Highway on D&T. Looks like one of their back tires is going to give out.
Which one? Right above.
My side. We're still southbound on Dallas North Tollway.
Dude.
I think it's in water blockers.
FC bomb.
Yeah.
Not much.
We're going to the Mockingbird exit. What the fuck is he doing? He said he's still going southbound on D&T.
If somebody can get me that plate so I can put the registration info on there. We need to notify the tollway of what kind of vehicle. Copy.
What's this exit? We're in the exit waiting for Whitecliff. Just took the Whitecliff exit. We're going westbound 2500 Whitecliff. Don't fuck up, sir. Don't fuck that up. You stupid.
Fuck.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
North 6700. Right out, just right out. Hit one vehicle. Let's get somebody checking out.
Taylor crashed into multiple vehicles before losing control. His stolen U-Haul slammed into a median, then smashed into a tree near Lemon Avenue. Abandoning the wreckage, he took off on foot, sprinting toward an aircraft hangar as officers closed in behind him.
Police, stop! Shot fire!
That officer went from a full sprint to drawing his weapon and landing shots in about 0.5 seconds. Easily one of the most impressive quick draws I've ever seen. Flawless training, executed with absolute precision.
Man your fucking stomach! Man your fucking stomach! Put your arms out!
Taylor was arrested at the scene and taken to a local hospital for treatment. No officers or civilians were injured in the crash. Police recovered the stolen firearm that Taylor had used.
Arms up! Do not fucking move!
Bravo 534, we need some officers out here to come to the perimeter. And all the doors of this hangar.
Get into it. Hey, watch out. Let me put a tourniquet. Joseph, let me put a tourniquet on.
He's lucky to have survived the police shooting. But should he spend the rest of his worthless life behind bars? And should every car he rammed be considered attempted murder? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. August 9th, 2023, 5:50 p.m., Los Angeles, California. Multiple 911 calls reported a Department of Water and Power SUV ramming vehicles and fleeing near Laurel Canyon Boulevard. Foothill Division officers responded quickly. What unfolded next was utter chaos on the streets.
Pull over.
There's OBT units to find you up. Any rally traffic enemy to connect state 10 Lower Canyon Boulevard for a key injury and then 627.
666, how to be injured.
Correction, okay.
Back to trailer. 666, what's the back of the
LAPD officers spotted the car and began a pursuit. As the suspect sped east, backup was called. In a bizarre turn of events, he spun the car around on the road. What was his ultimate plan? He crashed through the metal gate, but instead of continuing forward, he suddenly turned around and drove straight into the police cruiser. It all happened so fast. The police officer didn't even have time to get out of his patrol car. Caught off guard, the police scattered in all directions. He continued to ram into a truck. His reckless actions forced the police to open fire. Dozens of bullet holes pierced his vehicle, but he still refused to surrender, charging straight at the officers in an even more defiant move.
Getting commands on this side. One person getting commands. Yeah, I have to tell them they're tell them we don't want to hurt him. Don't want to hurt him. We just want to get out. Hey, if we no, not with shots. Hey, if we start up again, you're prime. Hey, Butler, if he starts...
The police set up a roadblock, but he drove straight into a line of trees. Still defiant, he barricaded himself inside the vehicle as officers closed in, leaving him with no way out.
Holy shit! Hey! Grab some less people now! Grab some... Hey!
Ramirez was treated for gunshot wounds and later charged with felony assault on a police officer with a deadly weapon and theft. His bail was set at $152,000. 3 officers were injured, but all are recovering. October 20th, 2022, 1:41 p.m., Gwinnett County, Georgia. U.S. Marshals and Georgia law enforcement moved in to arrest murder suspect Irvin M. Robertson. But when they tried to stop his 2022 Dodge Ram, he hit the gas, kicking off a pursuit so intense some now call it one of the craziest chases ever caught on camera. The suspect tore through traffic at terrifying speed, blasting over the median with dust flying everywhere, looking nearly finished. But no, he kept going. A pit maneuver failed, and he regained control, launching himself straight into oncoming traffic.
I gotta get him stopped. Right here.
On the wrong side of the roadway.
Driving around with you, wrong side of the roadway.
Alright, we're passing Henry Bailey Connector.
Henry Bailey Connector. Want to notice Officer B? Careful.
Unbelievable how many people refuse to move over during a police chase.
Gotta get up there, 413, just in case he bails out of the car.
Yeah, nobody's wanting to get out of my way, so I'm having a hard time getting up there.
You're still on the wrong side of the road, half the Sugar Hill. Alright, James Burgess Road, passing James Burgess.
Copy, James Burgess.
The Ram Rebel just proved it can fly, taking hit after hit and still moving at high speed. Ram doesn't need any ads. This video speaks for itself.
Coming out to Holland Ford. Samples Road, crossing across Samples Road. 1050 Samples.
The suspect ran a red light, colliding with another vehicle and bringing his Dodge Ram to a sudden stop. As he fled on foot toward a Walgreens parking lot, officers moved in. Seeing no way out, he surrendered. lying face down on the pavement.
Samples Road, crossing across Samples Road. 1050 Samples.
Thankfully, the guy in the white car helped stop the suspect with a move even cops rarely pull off, and walked away with only minor injuries. One lesson learned: green means go, but it doesn't always mean safe. Stay alert out there. Ferndale, Michigan, July 5, 2019. In a case unlike anything seen before, Officer Kevin Jerome was investigating a theft on the sidewalk when a bystander shouted, "Hey, someone's getting in your car." In a shocking twist, his patrol vehicle vanished before his eyes. But how far can a bold thief go before justice catches up?
What? Six on Woodward. Is that car close? What is like a short after all? I see your walk across Woodward.
A stolen police cruiser tore through busy intersections at breakneck speed, blowing red lights and dodging collisions by inches. Sirens screamed as officers raced to stop the reckless suspect. With adrenaline surging and danger escalating, the high-speed pursuit reached a terrifying new level. Pulling over, turning on some chill music, and enjoying the view before taking off again. She's probably imagining the ultimate road trip of her life in that police car. Chaos erupts at 7 Mile and Stupel. A stolen patrol car barrels into multiple vehicles, turning the intersection into total mayhem. The high-speed pursuit ends in a violent crash as officers swarm the scene. The suspect is taken into custody, no escape this time. Fortunately, no serious injuries were reported. Destiny Hawkins was arrested on charges ranging from car theft to fleeing law enforcement, with the patrol vehicle recovered despite minor damage. May 2, 2023, Arkansas. A deported felon wanted by ICE fled Arkansas State Police in a red Nissan Rogue. Spotted speeding recklessly on Interstate 40, Hazen officers locked in and launched a high-speed pursuit. What happens next is pure adrenaline. Will the fugitive escape, or will justice catch up?
Stay on 40.
10-4, we're gonna be on 40 right now.
The red SUV sped west on Interstate 40, reaching speeds of more than 113 miles per hour and weaving through heavy traffic. Its reckless flight now attracted a swarm of approaching state police.
So 10-4? Cut me off on that computer just now. It's gonna be Tennessee tags 450430. Tennessee 450430. Yeah, I got a smart right here. Come on now, let me get it. Too much traffic. Don't put him right there, we had traffic. We're gonna stand 40 west. About to come up to the north interchange.
I'm holding behind your call.
Damn that road sign. The officer tried to overtake but nearly got pinned between the sign and a semi-truck. Thankfully, his driving skills were on point. He swerved just in time, narrowly avoiding disaster.
Right now, 40 west still. We're going to be about medium for about 110 right now. We got a pit, roll over, stand by.
Upon receiving the green light, officers executed a flawless PIT maneuver, sending the suspect's car into a wild spin. It flipped multiple times, shattering on impact. The wreck looked straight out of a Hollywood action movie. A pit at 100 miles per hour in the middle of heavy traffic. The suspect's vehicle was crushed into a mangled heap, yet no one was injured. Even more unbelievable, the suspect walked out of the wreck like nothing happened. No doubt this is easily one of the top 10 most perfect pit maneuvers ever caught on camera.
Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Clear the car.
The driver was arrested by Hazen PD and transported to Prairie County Jail. Charges are pending, including felony fleeing, reckless driving, and other violations stemming from the high-speed chase on a public interstate. April 8, 2025, Dardanelle, Arkansas. What began as a routine equipment violation stop turned into a high-stakes chase when an officer saw a passenger toss a suspected drug. The driver refused to stop, sparking a multi-agency pursuit down State Highway 7. What are they so desperate to hide? As the suspect fled south, Trooper Belcher joined the chase. Ola PD's spike strips near Tucker Road failed to stop him. Troopers caught up near East Spring Street, escalating the pursuit.
That will be correct. That will be correct. That will be correct. That will be correct.
Passing Bowl Street on 2nd Street. Attempted TBI successful. TBI.
A perfect TVI shot sent the pickup truck skidding off the road. Sebastian took off, but the cops were faster. A quick tackle ended the chase. There's no sound sweeter than the click of handcuffs. The best moment has arrived.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. I didn't get up. Get up.
Hey, man, I'm gonna walk, man. You gotta be rough with me, dude. Fuck, man.
Let's go. You came this way. Go back.
I'm trying.
Get up.
I'm trying. Fuck, man.
Sebastian was booked into the Yell County Detention Center for fugitive and drug trafficking charges, with his wife also listed as an accomplice. The case ended without injuries, demonstrating effective multi-agency coordination. What would you do if, during a routine shopping trip, a madman burst in and attacked with a deadly weapon? That's exactly what happened on December 23, 2021, 11:45 a.m. in North Hollywood near the 12,100 block of Victory Boulevard. What unfolded was pure horror, something witnesses will never forget. A deranged man appeared acting erratically, making threats and targeting vulnerable women with frightening aggression. As tensions escalated, fear rippled through the area. A frantic 911 call sent police racing to the scene, but by then, it felt like things had already spiraled too far out of control. Anyone who witnessed his cruel actions was boiling with rage, praying he'd be dragged straight to hell. This wasn't just a man, it was a monster in human skin. "Police, please! Get here now!" echoed the desperate cries.
You got it? You got it? Yeah. Okay. Hey, she's bleeding! She's bleeding!
Officers responded swiftly, discovering a severely injured woman under attack by the maniac. Gunfire shattered the silence. Screams echoed, then faded into an eerie stillness. The attacker paid the ultimate price. But behind that very door, something far more chilling awaited. A terrified 14-year-old girl, hiding just steps away from the chaos.
Here, I'll come. Grab my two,
The officers acted swiftly and decisively to take down the dangerous suspect and rescue the victim from his grasp. But tragically, they unintentionally caused the death of an innocent young girl with a promising future ahead. The national crime rate has decreased with the death of this monster, but this serves as a stark warning for a society increasingly threatened by drugs and stimulants, which continue to destroy the youth. What steps must we take to prevent further devastation?
Get out of the crowd!
March 6, 2024, Niles, Michigan. While stopped at a red light, police noticed a red Kia with a broken brake light. When the police pulled the car over, everything seemed normal, until they discovered a warrant for their arrest for fleeing after causing an accident. What happened next turned a peaceful traffic stop into a terrifying battle for control.
No, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. The only reason I'm stopping you is got a brake light out.
I was actually getting ready to go on the way to go fix it.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, get the bulbs.
Okay, I got you. Or anything like that? You open carry?
No, I got a knife.
You just got a knife? Okay, where's the knife at?
Somewhere in the back seat.
Somewhere back there. What kind of knife is it?
As officers moved in to arrest him, the suspect resisted and fought back. A taser was deployed, but he drew a firearm, threatening the officers. The tension escalated rapidly.
Oh, they got me? Okay, I'm in. I'm gonna go put your hands behind your back for me, okay? Simple assault. Put your hands behind your back. No.
I'm not going.
No.
I'll take it over there. I'm not going.
I only got one fight. I'm telling you right now, dude. I'm telling you, stop.
I'm not going.
Stop.
For what? This is off where?
Simple assault. Get out of the crowd. Go, bro.
The suspect was armed and extremely dangerous, but this situation became even more brutal when he used his martial arts skills on the officer, who screamed for help. Watching through the Dashcam footage, it became clear how much danger they were truly facing. Now let's go back to the situation and see what he does next. The suspect jumped back into the vehicle and floored it, speeding off once again.
Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Drop the fucking gun! Drop the fucking gun right now! Drop it! Drop the gun!
Police deployed spike strips at a key intersection. He swerved, trying to avoid them, but it was too late. His right tire exploded, sending smoke and debris flying. Still, the suspect refused to stop. He was dragging the car on steel rims, sparks flying all over the road as the vehicle swerved uncontrollably. He stopped. Oh no. Damn it, he's using the gun again. But to ensure safety, the police remained calm and patient, handling the situation with precision.
Got it. Okay. There, bro. Wait over.
We have a jurisdictional with them fairway.
Please go through the road tomorrow. There is a
In South Bend, as police deployed stop sticks at the intersection of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive and Marion Street, the suspect rammed a patrol car and fled on foot toward the St. Joseph River behind a McDonald's. Officers drew their weapons, issued commands, and gave chase.
No. Come on, get that car, go point.
Where they go, please?
Officer down,
Officer down. Where they go, please?
Officer down.
Officer down.
A police car chased the suspect, who avoided the vehicle and crashed into a tree. He fled into the woods. After a coordinated response from SWAT, K-9, and drones, Ringel was found dead by the riverbank. The female passenger was unharmed and not charged. One officer sustained minor injuries. On June 27, 2022, Lenoke County, Arkansas. At 5:25 p.m., chaos erupted as 29-year-old Trevor Strickland stole a dump truck, ramming an Arkansas State Police vehicle on Lingo Road. Troopers intercepted, but Strickland plowed through, igniting a high-stakes pursuit with destruction in its wake.
Or south on Singleton? He's trying to hit me with a rock.
The pursuit intensified as Strickland recklessly sped through rural roads in a massive dump truck, ignoring every order to stop. Blowing through stop signs and kicking up clouds of dust, he barreled onto Charlie Loop, turning the countryside into a high-stakes battleground.
South on Denny Glover, come up to 36. Now south on 89. We're southbound on Lingo Road.
West on Granger. Going back northbound.
The spike strips proved useless against the massive truck, only adding to the suspect's arrogance. His increasing recklessness made the officers know they had to act quickly before things got any further out of control.
Eastbound 230, 294, eastbound 294.
The trap was set, and the dogs were eagerly waiting for a dramatic takedown. But without a moment's hesitation, the suspect slammed the gas, ramming the patrol car and sending it flying off the curb.
He just towed out 58 unit.
Hey, you guys, when I get an opportunity, I'm going to try to shoot his motor.
I'm on commercial crossing from Big Bang.
You can interrupt this code message in the command by pressing.
The first attempt failed. This time, officers launched a 3-in-1 tactic. One unit closed in tight, another blocked the escape route, and spike strips were deployed. Yet none of it fazed the massive vehicle. As Strickland turned onto Carson Bridge Road, officers targeted the engine compartment, aiming to stop the chaos. A well-placed shot sent smoke billowing from the hood. The truck sputtered and rolled to a stop. Troopers swarmed in, ensuring a swift resolution.
Yeah, we're rolling about 5 miles an hour.
Strickland was arrested after police smashed his car window and used a TASER to subdue him. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison with more than 600 days served and a $485 fine. Despite the high-risk pursuit and significant damage, is the punishment proportionate? Is it a sufficient deterrent? November 7th, 2024, 4:38 a.m., Riviera Beach. While patrolling in the early morning, Officer Alston noticed a yellow Buick Century with a suspicious temporary tag. A quick check confirmed it was unregistered, prompting a traffic store court SP. But the driver had other plans, and what followed was anything but routine.
18, we're done.
When Officer Alston activated his lights and siren, the Buick bolted, racing through residential areas, smashing through stop signs, and hitting 83 miles per hour in zones posted for just 25 to 40. The pursuit plunged deeper into quiet streets, each turn ramping up the danger. When Officer Alston activated his lights and siren, the Buick took off, plowing through stop signs and hitting 83 miles per hour while tearing through residential neighborhoods. On the avenue, Officer Alston performed a precise PIT maneuver, sending the Buick crashing into a tree. Passenger Sherrod Roll complied with commands and was released at the scene. The driver, Jacob Williams, was injured. Williams' driving history was a mess, expired, revoked, and suspended. When searching his vehicle and clothing, marijuana, crack cocaine, and powder cocaine were found. As for the Buick, it wasn't registered anywhere. June 29th, Charles County, Maryland. At 2 p.m., a violent carjacking erupted in a parking lot when a man assaulted a woman and stole her vehicle. The brutal nature of the attack triggered an urgent, all-out law enforcement response. What followed was anything but routine.
I think they said it was close to the dealership. Okay, I'm in the parking lot alone. I got nothing shown yet.
The suspect recklessly sped down Mattawoman Beantown Road, blowing through red lights and weaving through traffic at breakneck speed. As the public danger escalated, officers closed in with determination. But the question remains, can they end this before tragedy strikes, or will the suspect's desperation push things past the point of no return? Seriously, though, a lot of people need to learn how to properly yield when they hear police sirens. Officers can't protect us if they're constantly being blocked by drivers who won't move over. In a high-stakes pursuit, every second matters, and your hesitation could cost lives.
active light speed 100. Stand by, I'm direct. Still stand number 205. Stand by 205. Don't try to get 6. Stand by 205. Number 2 lane speed 116.
The pursuit ended in tragedy when the suspect's car lost control, almost as if hit by a Bluetooth pit, and veered into oncoming traffic on Mattawoman Beantown Road. The stolen vehicle slammed head-on into a dump truck, and in an instant chaos turned catastrophic.
Parking run, parking run.
His life ended because of his own decisions. These choices affected the victim, the truck driver, his family, and the officers involved. No one wishes to see someone's life cut short, but his actions ultimately led to his tragic end.
She has a cut to her leg, and we need more officers. At least one more officer at Walmart.
This serves as a stark reminder that recklessness can lead to dire consequences. With so many legitimate opportunities available, why risk lives when countless people dream of experiencing the chances this country offers? Officer Alvina encountered Ashley, a young woman caught in a heated dispute. Several individuals appeared under the influence, possibly on stimulants. Inside the vehicle, officers found opened beer cans, prompting immediate sobriety tests for Kaylee and her friends. How will this tense situation unfold?
Okay, go ahead and leave me in the back, please. Have you been drinking? That's the question, because everybody smells like alcohol in there.
No, like I've been with DD since it does.
Okay, I would like to check your eyes, because your eyes are very red. Okay? And you got too much beer in there. Huh? No, the crying is one thing. The alcohol is something else. Okay?
Yeah.
I can understand the crying part.
Here's my eyes.
Okay, so can I check your eyes real quick? Okay. Just stand right here facing me. I see alcohol in your eyes. 2 more tests. Okay? Have you had any medication or any drugs today?
No, I only take birth control and I had that last night.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Get your right hand or your left hand. I don't care which one. Okay, you're gonna repeat with me. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing 5 times. Ready?
4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How many times was that? 5? Okay.
Ashley failed the field sobriety tests, and her refusal to cooperate only made things worse. Officers soon discovered she was underage and in possession of alcohol, turning a bad situation into a full-blown arrest.
Young girl, you're gonna get arrested, okay? Just stay in the car.
Can you understand? Like, I was going to this people.
Yes, that's just a ticket. Look, if you... Is she coming or no?
No, she's at a doctor.
Okay, you drop something. Okay, I'll talk to your mom in a minute.
Okay, well, how's your mom gonna drive her car?
So the car situation, like
somebody needs to come get the car on the low.
Okay, yeah. So my mom can,
or somebody 18. It doesn't matter.
Well, we're 18.
So my mom can drive it, and I can drive her car. Is that cool?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. There's no proof of full cans. No.
Come here.
No.
Come here.
Sir, I'm just asking you.
Tired of you, okay? You argue too much, you're gonna get in my car. Yes.
No, sir, I'm just asking you a question.
Sit down in the back.
Sir, I'm just asking you a question.
Sit down in the back.
No, I'm just asking you a question.
Get in the car.
May I ask, what prison are you going to be taking her to?
Las Cruces, Doña Ana County Detention Center.
Tell your mom that right now so she can get Kaylee when she gets there. Please, Ashley. The Las Cruces County Detention.
Doña Ana County Detention Center.
Text your mom that right now.
Yes. You too. Hey, let me have your phone. Let me have what's up. Wait there. I'm gonna put it in the front seat.
The officer placed Ashley under arrest while the other passengers called their parents. Remaining calm, the officer clearly explained the reason for the arrest and the next steps, ensuring everyone understood the situation.
I'll just wait until we're there.
I thought you needed the restroom.
No, I don't know. I need to call my mom.
But you did. Didn't you call your mom?
No.
Ashley began to panic inside the car, screaming, rambling incoherently, and at times begging. Her emotions spiraled out of control, and with each passing second, the situation grew worse.
I'm leaving one right right now.
Well, if you're leaving work, you need to come with somebody else because this car, somebody needs to drive your car.
She lost control to the point of banging her head against the car to hurt herself. The situation became dangerous, and the police had no choice but to restrain her with handcuffs to ensure her safety.
And then you can go pick her up. It's that easy.
Okay, I'm just that's not, she will have a nervous breakdown. You better have a physician there.
She's fine right now. She just gets really, she was fine. She just got really bad when they started talking.
Anxiety issues. She is very immature. You look at her, she looks I'm just telling you, you may need to have a counselor at the jail because she will break down.
Okay.
She is so scared.
Okay, I will keep an eye on her if I need a car. She's kicking my car. So I'm gonna apply out an extra charge if you keep doing that. Hey. Hold on, let me call an ambulance.
Fucking out of here! Stop!
Get out.
Stop!
Get out. Get out. Stop. Put your hand behind your back. You're not gonna hurt yourself, okay?
Please, I just want to get out of here, please.
You're gonna hurt yourself, and that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna hurt yourself, okay? Enough.
Please, sir, I just want to get out of here, sir.
Shouldn't put you in cuffs the first time. Sit down. If you hit my car, if I hear one bang, I'm gonna add extra charges. Just extra charges, okay? So this is what I have. I have a young girl. Actually, she probably looks like you. Tiny. She got her
Medical staff arrived at the scene to assess Ashley's health. EMTs indicated she may be dehydrated or experiencing low blood sugar. Jail staff will continue to monitor her condition. Janesville, Wisconsin, June 9, 2023. A hit-and-run driver nearly losing control was finally stopped. At first, she complied, but after a quick check, officers realized this wasn't just a crash. What they uncovered took the situation to a whole new level.
You know where you're at?
Yeah.
What day of the week is it?
It is
Don't give me a phone.
Friday.
Friday? Okay, how much do you have to drink? You don't have to. I can smell it coming off of your breath. Okay? When did you start drinking today?
Seeing clear signs of intoxication, officers asked her to take a sobriety test. With unsteady steps and struggling through even the simplest movements, it was obvious she was impaired. But when she finally blew into the breathalyzer, the result was truly shocking.
Just stand with your feet together, arms at your sides. You wear contacts? You do? Your other right hand? There you go. All right, just follow that with your eyes. Don't move your head. Tuck your chin down just a touch. There you go. Just follow my pen, okay?
I'm making me nervous.
No reason to be nervous, okay? You've never seen vertical nystagmus, that's what it looks like. Here on the concrete, okay? I want you to take your left foot, put on the land, put your right foot in front, touching heel to toe with your arms down to your sides.
No, I'm fine. I just have anxiety.
Okay, just... Nine steps back. Not backwards, forwards, just like I showed you. Keep your legs straight, count 1001, 1002, when I tell you to, hold on. 1003 and so on until I tell you to stop, okay? Just 6 inches. Keep your head back. Close your eyes, you can begin. You may have some sort of medical problem. Vodka? Okay. There's a blow until I tell you to stop. Blow harder, 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 harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. Custody for operating while intoxicated, okay. So I'm just going to put you in handcuffs. So just face away from me. There you go.
At just 18 years old, she was caught driving dangerously with a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of 0.268%, well over the legal limit. She was taken to the police station for further processing.
Sure.
This one yours? Oh. I'm so confused how to work out.
Police explained her rights and the applicable laws. She agreed to the test and completed an official BAC assessment at the station. Despite having consumed alcohol, she remained cooperative throughout, and officers maintained a calm and professional demeanor.
Are you turning around this? What's wrong? Yes or no?
Okay.
The tube? You have a right to go to court. You have a right to contest it. I have no hurt. Up here. Deep breath and blow until I tell you stop. Blow, 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 blow. There you go. What's the phone number?
Sister, wait.
You want me to start the conversation?
Actually. Hi. I'm at the police station and I got pulled over. Can you just come pick me up? Okay, I'll call mom. Yeah, can you give me his number?
Your friend is coming to get you with her parents,
Okay.
so they can take you home.
Yeah, they took me here, so. Okay. Alright, I'm on it.
Police contacted her family to confirm she was safe. A witness reported seeing a prior collision. Though she appeared somewhat panicked at first, she soon regained her composure. She faces charges of damaging others' property and driving under the influence. However, she was granted bail and returned home. A polite and composed young woman, we hope this serves as a valuable lesson, and she won't repeat her mistake. December 19th, 2021, Walton County, Florida. Sergeant Counsel of the Walton County Sheriff's Office received a BOLO alert for a white Chevy Blazer reported for reckless driving and failure to maintain its lane. What began as a warning quickly turned into a high-stakes situation. One more second late and that red car would have crushed him for sure. A self-destructive spin sent the car tumbling like a top before it came to a stop, motionless. Inside, the police found a bottle of vodka, meth, and marijuana, the very things he risked his life to protect. In the end, he left on a helicopter, taking his final flight of his life.
Got it.
Pooler, Georgia. December 21st, 2021, 12:13 p.m. A stolen vehicle rockets down I-95 at over 100 miles per hour, ignoring police orders to stop. What will the suspect do next? The suspect showed no intention of slowing down, ignoring traffic and forcing anxious drivers to clear the way. Even the emergency lane became his personal racetrack. Despite several PIAT attempts, the suspect kept fleeing, but officers held their ground, ready with more tactics. His escape wouldn't last much longer. Perfect coordination. One car performed a precise piet. Two others immediately blocked the front and rear of the suspect car, causing it to spin counterclockwise and stop moving. He jumped out of the passenger seat and ran into the woods, but the police immediately closed in pursuit.
So we're getting off at the 90.
In just a few minutes, police quickly apprehended him. He now faces serious charges, including fleeing law enforcement, DUI, and theft. Don't mess with the police. This serves as a reminder to everyone. July 30th, 2023, 7:55 p.m., I-75 North, near mile marker 279. A wanted green Chevy Tahoe came into the sights of Tampa police. The TPD air unit monitored from above, providing real-time updates. A closely coordinated pursuit immediately ensued. Will the SUV manage to escape? The Tahoe blew past police at over 130 miles per hour, exited at 3:01, and ran the red at State Road 50. Swerving off-road to avoid medians, it barreled into oncoming lanes, forcing innocent drivers off the road. This wasn't just reckless, it was a full-blown high-stakes flight from justice. On a road with only one way out, nearly a dozen patrol cars waited in formation, ready to block the suspect's escape. But in a desperate move, he veered off-road, tearing across the grass to slip past the blockade. The Tahoe, having just entered E75, sped through the red light intersection. The police closed in and executed a powerful pit maneuver, causing the push bar to fly up. But the suspect didn't hesitate, continuing to drive as if nothing had happened. Without hesitation, the officer jumped out, tore off the damaged front panel with his bare hands, then leapt back into the patrol car and rejoined the pursuit.
You're going to try to go left on Highway 34.
Running out of gas is real. He slammed the Tahoe into the gas pump at a pilot station in Wildwood, where he was surrounded by police. The chase ended with Daquan Marquis Stevens being arrested at gunpoint.
Someone's still on 44, good. You're ready. People you could have killed? You don't care, right? Okay. We don't care. We don't care about people.
A search uncovered marijuana in both the vehicle and on Stevens's person. He was driving on a suspended license, evading law enforcement at dangerously high speeds, and recklessly endangering lives during the chase. Stevens was booked into Sumter County Jail and is being held without bond. December 10th, 2023, Monroe County, Florida. At 8:04 a.m., a Florida Highway Patrol trooper spotted a gray Chevrolet Suburban speeding on US 1. The driver's reckless behavior forced an urgent traffic stop to prevent a greater danger from unfolding. What was the rush? And what was the driver hiding? The suspect ignored police requests to stop and sped off at more than 100 miles per hour. That's insane. If that pickup truck had slowed down just a quarter of a second, he would have been split in two. A high-speed chase stretched nearly 30 miles in just over 20 minutes, blazing across long bridges and congested roads. Tension mounted as officers deployed stop sticks to deflate the tires.
65, Chief of the team is okay. 1048 units advised, can we edit okay?
The pursuit hit its peak as the Suburban, riding on bare rims at high speed, threatened the safety of runners in a half marathon. The chase reached a dangerous climax when the Suburban, running on exposed tires, crashed into a construction zone, coming very close to runners participating in the half marathon. Public safety was at serious risk. Suspect Courtney Epps was arrested and hospitalized for evaluation. After her release, she will face charges in custody. Despite the dangerous pursuit, no injuries occurred, highlighting the professionalism of law enforcement and ensuring public safety.
No, I don't want him to
turn around, put your hands behind your back.
A concerned citizen reported a hit and run, but when officers arrived, they spotted the suspected driver casually walking a dog nearby, trying to look innocent. But police weren't fooled. She was quickly called back to her vehicle for questioning. What gave her away? Stay tuned.
Come over here and talk to me. Watch your dog. Wait, your dog is about to run off again. So we're going to just close the door so he doesn't run off, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right, what happened? Take a breath.
All I know is I started freaking out as soon as Lilo started freaking out. And I wasn't really paying much attention to the road.
Okay.
And, it's okay. It's okay. There wasn't much, like, attention until Lilo started, like, panting like that.
Okay.
And then I started freaking out, and I didn't mean for it to be like that.
Okay. Where were you coming from?
My house over there.
Okay. Where were you going to?
Stripes.
Stripes.
It's okay, please.
Okay, so you were driving from your house to the Stripes, your dog started freaking out, and then what happened?
We've been in a wreck before, we both done and it just kind of all happened at once.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
And
I don't really know how to explain it, but like everybody would start, like, was watching us.
yeah.
And, yeah.
Funds en route for somebody else. Do you want them to check you out, make sure you're okay? Did you get your head and all that?
You think
That's up to you.
After a string of unconvincing excuses, she finally admitted it. She had woken up at 4 a.m. and drank a can of beer.
Nothing at all.
That, she confessed, was the reason behind the crash.
This morning? What did you have to drink this morning? How much? Do you know?
Like 1 beer.
1 beer? At 4 this morning? Were you drinking all night long? So you just woke up at 4 and started drinking? Okay, we're gonna come over here for me, okay? You're fine. I gotta close your door so you're not getting out, okay? Okay, just right here. This first one. And you already consent to go field sobriety test? Okay. You know how it goes? You never had one done? You never had one done? Get on your side. Down low, okay? Okay.
She agreed to perform a field sobriety test but failed and was arrested for DUI. Although concerned about her dog, she remained cooperative. Officers allowed a family member to pick up the dog, ensuring the situation was handled smoothly.
Okay, well that's fine. So all you're gonna do on this one, okay, is you're gonna take a step away from the car. You're gonna take whichever you're ready. Okay. No, do you know the phone number? For tag? Okay. So you'll walk with me and I'll let you get the phone number to your dog.
I'm sorry.
What's the number, sweetie? Is it on her tag? For the phone? Ex-boyfriend. Your ex? What's his name? Chris. Did you put it in the back, okay?
She can be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find someone. If not, we'll see what we can do, okay? Just be very cooperative with me, okay? Watch me, Anthony.
Bagnell said this.
Okay, you have your seatbelt on now.
Her calm and compliance now hide a very different past. Just 3 years ago, she was a completely different person, defiant, aggressive, and once even striking an officer during an arrest.
Sit for it, thank you, ma'am.
What's your name?
All right, look.
What's your name?
Listen, I'll tell you my name once. Go ahead and have a seat in the back of the vehicle.
No, what's your name?
Have a seat in the car.
What's your name?
Get up and get in the car. Stop.
What's your name?
Again, he just told you.
No, he didn't. Officer Cobbs?
Again, Officer Cobbs with the police department.
Those violent outbursts forced officers to deploy a taser to subdue her. Looking back, the footage is anything but flattering. A chaotic moment she'd likely rather forget.
Back around. Put your hands back behind
No, I don't want him to touch
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Stop. Taser, taser, taser.
Oh my God. What?
Got it.
George, the person that died from all these people.
What are you talking about?
Like y'all kill black cops.
I am a black officer.
I am
okay?
black too. I'm half
Okay,
black.
that's fine.
So
What's that got to do with anything right now?
it has to do with George Floyd.
Yep. You can see it. How about that, okay?
Sounds good, you piece of shit.
Yep, that's right.
Don't die in hell.
I will. I just thought about that. I have to get...
So I thought I had my jewel. I didn't find anything on you. Okay. Was it in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know it was like that. Right there. Stop. Perfect. What's his name? Alright, we're gonna go there.
After 3 years, she has grown significantly, but ultimately, she must still face the consequences of her actions. She is charged with DUI and property damage. If only she stopped drinking, everything would have been perfect. April 1st, 2025, Chelan County. Deputy Risden pursues a stolen taxi driven by a suspect involved in a hit and run.
Numerous fire units on scene there dealing with the subject there. I'm going to be around to the location. Don't think there's any injuries.
Proceed. And the last notification was passed on. Of course, that vehicle was pulled up and is tabulated on the roadway. Last notification was passed on. Looks like it is
During the high-speed chase, the suspect ran red lights, swerved recklessly, and veered into oncoming lanes, putting lives at serious risk.
Westbound, Highway 2, approaching the turnout, 97-2 interchange, looks like vehicle spun out.
The scenery is beautiful, but perhaps no one dares to admire it when the threat is lurking.
Units, if I have a chance, I'm going to block this guy in. He poses pretty good risk of traffic here. I'm going to try to maybe take him.
Hey now, if you're gonna self-destruct, at least pick a less crowded place. Too many people at risk out here. Whoa, gotta admit the guy can drive. And just like that, he's back in it. One stunned driver watching it all unfold. Kudos to the truck driver for forcing the suspect to turn around. Perfect timing. Officers seized the opportunity with a tactical TVI, sending both vehicles crashing into an orchard. Rollins was arrested at the scene and now faces serious charges, including possession of a stolen vehicle, fleeing police, possession of methamphetamine, and driving under the influence. December 10th, 2024, Arkansas. A routine traffic stop turns dangerous when a gray Toyota Avalon flees at 90 miles per hour in a 40-mile zone. Officer Marshall Hill initiates a tense high-speed chase. What compelled the driver to flee? The chase escalated when the reckless driver sped through the parking lot and back onto State Highway 72, ignoring traffic laws and endangering lives, even while in a school zone. Speeding recklessly, he collided with a pickup near Sugar Creek Road, lost control, and slammed into a wall and livestock enclosure. The vehicle became hopelessly stuck. His wild run was over.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, officer. I just got scared.
I got you.
I'm so sorry.
Will, what do you do now?
I know. I'm doing this in. Ow. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
He kept apologizing and telling her how much he loved her, but that kind of love never brought them happiness.
Go.
Oh, my baby.
Zachary Dutton was arrested on charges of evading law enforcement and possession of methamphetamine, while Caitlin Brown, who suffered a broken neck, also faces drug-related charges. November 9th, 2024, Tampa, Florida. A chaotic street takeover at University Plaza turned into a high-stakes pursuit when a black Dodge Charger, driven by 24-year-old Michael Nunez, fled as officers moved in to disperse the crowd. The chase was on. Michael Nunez led a dangerous high-speed chase, topping 100 miles per hour while driving recklessly on missing tires. He blew through red lights and took sharp turns, endangering the public along Bruce B. Downs Boulevard and East Fletcher Avenue. The vehicle was dragged forward, its bare rim shooting out sparks like fireworks, lighting up the road. But the suspect, clinging to desperation, kept pushing forward, refusing to give up. The high-speed chaos came to an end when officers executed pinpoint PIT maneuvers, forcing Nunez to a halt in the Wawa parking lot. Guns drawn, they swiftly took him and two passengers into custody, showcasing tactical precision and ending the tense pursuit safely. After being arrested, Nunez faces felony fleeing and illegal street racing charges, with marijuana and a firearm recovered. Frustrated residents highlight the serious consequences of illegal activities and the urgent need to end such dangerous behavior. (11:08 a.m., Reedsville, Georgia. A 911 call reports a home invasion and armed kidnapping. As the suspect flees with a hostage, the victim's family gives chase, only to be shot at during the pursuit. A desperate rescue begins before police even arrive. How far will this go? A high-speed chase near Collins, Georgia, turned deadly when the suspect opened fire, grazing a trooper's head. Despite the injury, the officer stayed in the fight, a true hero under fire. The suspect repeatedly attempted to ram patrol vehicles and evade multiple PIT maneuvers, turning a high-speed pursuit into a full-blown tactical showdown on wheels. A final pit on I-16 sends the car crashing off-road. The gunman bolts out, dragging a hostage at gunpoint. Tension snaps as the hostage breaks free. Gunfire erupts from 6 agencies. In seconds, the threat is down. One heartbeat of chaos. One brutal final moment. The suspect was airlifted to the hospital but later died. A civilian sustained minor injuries. The trooper grazed in the head survived, and the hostage escaped unharmed. A dangerous pursuit ended with a fortunate, safe resolution. How desperate must a mother be to call the police on her own child? That's exactly what happened in Strongsville, Ohio. August 26, 2023. A mother, fearing for her 19-year-old daughter's safety, reported her for drinking and driving, triggering a traffic stop that took an unexpected turn. This is a story you won't forget.
Come on back here and talk to me. What's going on? Huh? Don't go in the car. For me. Okay, stand still, keep your feet. No, keep your feet together, keep your hands together. Okay, you see the tip of my finger? Follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Very good.
Honestly, surprised I'm doing good because I have astigmatism in my eyes.
Do you?
So I technically should be having glasses.
Stigmatism doesn't affect us though.
It does with the rapid recognizing. Sorry.
Okay, you're okay.
I was talking like.
No, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Okay. Do one more thing for me. Stand right here. Do you have any leg or back problems?
I have I don't know if 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, I know. That's why I don't even want to deal with that. All right, so you're gonna go stay at your boyfriend's for the day and cool down.
The officer showed remarkable leniency toward this girl and completely skipped a proper search. Imagine the consequences if she had hidden a weapon instead. One small mistake could have ended in disaster.
Stand there. Can I look? Stand there. Stand there behind the car. Don't move.
Mine.
It's on your front seat with a rolled up dollar bill. And based on my training experience, I'm pretty sure that's so you got in a fight with your mom, you're all angry, you're all worked up, and you have a bag of the roll of dollar bill right next to you on the front seat, and you expect me to believe that you didn't use any today.
Detained and cuffed in the back of a patrol car, the suspect somehow slipped free. Instead of fleeing, she guzzled a hidden White Claw, hit her vape, and hid the can in her pants. She casually mentioned the loose cuffs later, but the full story only came out at the jail. Drinking a beer in the back of a police car might just be a grim preview of where life is heading. Thankfully, it was just a can of alcohol, and not a hidden gun.
My handcuffs came off! Handcuffs came off!
No, I can't let you in the car. I'm not, it's against our rules, and I like my job. I'm not gonna lose this decision in fucking me. Well, I'll let you get it before we go into, before we go into the jail. When we get there, before we go into the jail, I'll let you.
Sorry, you're stuck to your chin.
Yeah, I know.
Okay? This is a clean glove.
I don't care about dirtiness. I work in a kitchen.
Well, you should. I do, so I don't want to be touching your mouth.
Alright.
Blow into this, keep blowing until I tell you to stop.
Alright, you ready? Yeah. Take a deep breath. Stand up there. Good job. Keep going, 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 keep going. Okay, let's see if it's okay. No, it's alright. Alright, just like you did last time. Big deep breath.
At the jail, she complied with the blood alcohol test, blowing a staggering 0.219%, nearly 3 times the legal limit. Yet in a surprising twist, Officer Glover allowed her to step outside for another hit on her vape.
Actually, hold on one sec. Come back in here for 1 sec. I just gotta grab.
Oh, I thought you were going to check me.
No, you're okay. 1 sec. I just want to grab this.
The suspect faces charges of OVI, underage alcohol possession, tampering with evidence, and escape. Despite these serious violations, her punishment was unexpectedly lenient, raising questions about how DUI cases are handled by law enforcement.
That's a wrap on today's Wild Chase. What moment stuck with you most? Drop a comment, we're listening. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. More high-speed action is on the way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next pursuit.